We run locals at our at an arcade, and it's the same thing. We get crap like that all the time. Where the HDMI, because we run through a splitter, because we're trying to stream it,
Right.
and having a projector like that.
Yep, we are live.
Oh, we're live. We're famous.
Anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in. We are here at Midsouth Outlaws here in Louisville, Kentucky. Brought to you by QCS as well as the Bourbon State Gaming groups. I am Airborne, and I'm joined here by Fly Dragon. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you, everyone, for having us. Thank you for tuning in. Fortunately, we got some minor hiccups. Mortal Kombat was fine earlier. I don't know what's going on. Did they switch PS5s?
I believe it's the same PS5. We've had a couple of hiccups, but we're still chucking through. We had some with the technology, obviously, right now, but we're also flipping around the schedules a little bit as well. We were going to start top 16 later and do the Wave B, the B1 and B2 pools on this block, but we've actually moved up, and now we're doing top 16 all the way to top 8. So we will be looking to get that started hopefully soon, as long as it's like we're finally seeing some visuals on the monitor, so we might be able to have our players start up soon.
Yep. And since we're in the tail end of the bracket, we're going to get some really good hype matches, some really skillful. Everybody here is good, really good. But we're going to get like the top level players. I saw Dual Kevin earlier. That man's insane. Harms, who we'll see on stream in a second here, he got taken out by Dual Kevin, but that was so close.
Oh.
Yeah, that was very close. I'll try not to be biased because that's my boy, but.
Well, Kevin's my boy, so I'll try to
Kevin's
not
your
be
boy.
biased as well.
We'll probably. Well, if we're running to 16, yeah, we'll see Dual Kevin, yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then we also have Squall.
Squall too, yeah.
Fantastic performer all the way back to Ultra Street Fighter 4. Has dabbled with Tekken a bit.
Dominated in 5 pretty much in this region.
Yeah, for sure. And had a pretty good stint, I believe, when he relocated to Florida temporarily. And then we have a nice one as well. Zyson
Deznere.
from Kentucky. Deznere.
Deznere too.
Got quite a few names that are mostly local, as this is kind of like a Midwest/South. Kentucky's always been the state that's kind of not been claimed by any regions, really.
Yeah.
We're too east for the Midwest, we're too north for the South, we're too west for the Atlantic. So, but luckily it's a pretty nice hub to where we can see actually a couple neighboring regions gather, and it's a really interesting test of feats across the states.
All right, they're checking their buttons. We're about to see. I know Harms. I don't know. What's it? I'm checking the names right now until we get it. BDC. I am not familiar with BDC. Looks like we're gonna get Honda versus Ed.
Oh, it's just a button.
Still button checking. The names are swapped as well. Ed, one of the most recent characters to come out for DLC. Akuma's next. Could be any month now, probably next month.
You excited for any of the DLC characters coming out?
Akuma for sure, yeah.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, everybody's excited for Akuma. Everybody's like Modern Demon. I don't know if they'll give that to him.
Modern Demon.
I don't think they'll give him Modern Demon. How do you feel about Ed? You think he's really good? You think he's the worst character in the game? What do you think?
I haven't gotten to dabble with him too much. I have seen, so one of my former teammates, Eli the Curry, I believe has been playing some Ed and has been doing some damage in Indiana. Shout outs to Eli.
Yeah.
But I haven't really got to see Ending Walker play, who obviously is the Ed that everyone
Probably going to be the
gravitates
best Ed, yeah.
for sure. Oh, and we are going to be seeing the Honda versus Ed. BDC on...
BDC is playing Ed. Harm should be on Honda.
So apologize for the names. We'll get those taken care of in just a bit.
There we go, starting off with a headbutt. Praise the sun buff. That's just plus. Looks like BDC knows frame data. Plus meaning it's still his turn. Nice jab check on the dash.
Quite a bit of damage here. BDC trying to find an opportunity and is not respecting the drive impact. That is going to be massive damage as Harms cashes out and takes the first round.
Harms establishing his pace here. BDC is trying to rely on flickers and the low. There we go. Not ready for the drive impact again.
Yeah, looks like there might be a little bit of some matchup inexperience here. Didn't see a parry on the butt slam either. And already almost burnt out. This is not looking good on the BDC side. Mashing out into the level 3, that is a guaranteed burnout. Harms is going to go back up to 4 bars on drive gauge. Plenty of pressure, and Honda can possibly just chip out with hands at this point.
And me knowing Harms personally, he has a very nasty burnout string, which we might see in a second. Nope, just go straight for drive impact. There we go.
Tried to go for the guarantee, actually ended up getting the hit there.
Let's see if BDC can bring some data carried over from that first match.
Right rush in, no check from Harms, but there is going to be a butt slam into an Oicho. That is massive damage right now. BDC sitting at 60%.
Praise the sun again. Right rush cancel. There's the pressure.
Punish on the parry attempt. Ed
Jumps himself in the corner. I don't know if you want to do that. Yes. I still can't believe they gave Ed Poison's heart rate from 5.
Right.
It's very, very oppressive to deal with. OD command grab. There we go again. BDC hasn't gotten to play yet, as I would like to say. Still trying to figure his way out against Honda. To be fair, Honda is a very stressful character to play against. But at the same time, Harms is a really fantastic player as well, piloting a character like that.
There was a counter hit on that butt slam there. Wasn't sure if it was a jab check, which I do believe. Oh, nice parry there to avoid getting pressed back into the wall by the DI on block.
And it looked like BDC was trying to avoid the command grab. Harms dropped his string there. I guess super. Can we see a comeback? Ooh.
Unfortunately, not a corner carry or a side switch.
Punishes the whip sweep. And Harms moves forward into top 16.
2-0 over BDC. Harms will attempt to try to make it further into the bracket, hopefully to get a rematch against Dual Kevin, which you stated earlier was...
It was pretty close. Pretty close match.
So... thanks for everyone that might have just tuned in. We are here at Midsouth Outlaws here in Louisville, Kentucky, brought to you by Queen City Smash, QCS Crew, as well as Bourbon State Gaming. And right now we're about to start top 16. I believe we're trying to just finish
one
up
more match.
And then we'll be starting top 16. So we're rounding up the pools right now. And it's one of my local boys, Mark Shep.
What's his tag?
I don't remember his tag.
Digitalbooty.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Dang.
He typically plays Ryu. He's more of an old head, plays a lot of Marvel 2, Super Turbo, stuff like that. One of the most entertaining guys you'll watch, especially if like there's any alcohol or anything involved. At Turning Point last year, there was, I cannot remember it, but Beers and Gears kind of side of event.
I heard of it because I was there last year and I just heard it in the side.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Beers and Gears?
And Mark Shep was very vocal.
As you should.
Yeah, just popping off as usual. So generally, there's always a lot of energy. Very entertaining guy. Very, very great personality. I love him.
But he seems like his aura is. You got a killer aura going on right now. And his opponent, XenoBox. That's my boy right there. Also from Tennessee too. I want to say his main game was Mortal Kombat, and then now he's not playing Mortal Kombat right now because he doesn't enjoy the game right now. So he's playing Street Fighter right now. He mains JP and Ed, but he's been playing more Ed recently, and it looks like we'll be seeing the Ed again.
All right, so yeah, we're seeing the Ed, and we're seeing Digitalbooty sticking to the Ryu. That old school color too. Baby blue with the white bandana up against Ed.
Ed's really popular towards the tail end here. This pool.
Ryu trying to close the gap at the moment. Fireballs are going. Parry. XenoBox get that drive gauge back up.
Get the bully. Nice anti-air.
One thing about Ed for sure is that he has a fantastic anti-air with that jab.
Heck yeah. On top of his DP too.
Drive rush cancel, gets the pressure going. Oh, ends up jumping over into a crossover. Perfect parry. This is going to be fantastic positioning for XenoBox.
Ed has a safe jump as well. That's another guess. Tries the perfect parry. His jump in. Tries to bait something.
Booty is... Oh, actually manages to
Nice
the
jump
jump
in.
fierce. Punches drive rush.
Good neutral jump from XenoBox. Catches his whiff button.
Goes for the low.
Oh, it looks like he dropped that conversion.
Ready for the OD fireball there.
Jump.
Close the gap.
Look at that. Look how patient both of these are.
Digitalbooty actually gave XenoBox the chance to recover their drive rush gauge. Gets the low forward into the drive rush cancel. Digitalbooty taking the first round after looking like they were possibly in a deficit for most of it.
Yeah, they're really chill right now. Just playing nice and slow, trying to read each other out. We both neutral jump too. Maybe they're twins. There's a perfect parry. Half scaling, but gets a safe jump. Nice drive reversal.
Fortunately, that
Leave some
puts
pressure.
Digitalbooty low on the drive rush gauge at the moment. Slowly getting it back.
Nice air to air. No anti-air again. A lot of jumping from Digitalbooty.
Good parry there. Get some of that drive rush gauge back.
Digitalbooty loves to dash behind the fireballs like you see here. No checks from XenoBox. There you go. Checks the drive rush. Gets the target combo ender.
Always got to be ready for those jab checks on the empty drive rushes.
Jumping medium punch really good. Yes. Nice check on the drive rush. There's a safe jump. Catches him trying to walk forward.
Oh,
I don't think that'll kill. Nice perfect parry. Level 2. This is a guess situation here. Or just try to put him in burnout. No!
Oh, didn't chip out. Goes for the level 3. Digitalbooty ends up taking it with the Metsu Shoryu.
That is so unlucky.
XenoBox fell just short of getting the chip out there necessary.
Digitalbooty with the first point.
One of those situations where you just got to shake it off and keep doing what you're doing. There was one minor mistake that cost them that game, but XenoBox
Miscalculation.
XenoBox feels like that they have the kind of the controlled pace of the match.
Especially with Ed's fireball. He's really good during fireball wars. That first wave before he actually shoots that fireball, just cancels the fireball and shoots one out of his own. We haven't seen that much so far in the set. But he's really good against fireball wars, or just simply just whips that move to fake a fireball. Nice perfect parry, throws him back in the corner. Tick throw pressure. Digitalbooty very patient, not falling for it. Tries to whiff punish that dry reversal. Unfortunate for XenoBox. There's a neutral jump again, tries to bait something. Ryu looking like an anime character here, all the jumping.
About to get that drive rush gauge back, but XenoBox is going to try to...
Oh my god, you walked through that! Ow! Nice. Yeah, that level 2 wins.
It wins hard.
I don't even know how many hits that took. Oh. What a trade.
That Denjin power up going, trying to just establish some screen pressure at the moment.
Jumps. Catches him with that! Oh, gets the conversion.
Nice 30K,
Nice
and
bait.
that's going to be a
That's a safe jump. Another safe jump. Safe jump's really good in this game. You can't really DP it. You can perfect parry it, but there's other options to deal with that. Nice quick rise. Level 2 might go for chip situation here. There you go. That's 1 and 1. Digitalbooty 1, Xeno 1. Anything you think Digitalbooty could do to adapt here?
I think Digitalbooty is getting a little too impatient with a lot of the situations. We're seeing some jump-ins and seeing some just aggressive decisions being made with OD reversals and stuff that really cost them in that last round. But we're seeing a lot of pressure get that corner situation going, try to contain XenoBox as much as possible. Good
Nice
drive
reversal.
reversal.
Nice. Not really a punish, but gets the counter hit.
Love the back throw there, throwing them into the corner. Shinku Hadoken's actually going to get some damage. XenoBox
No
is
anti-air.
not ready for it. Digitalbooty's actually being able to put a lot of buttons on the screen right now, trying to time out that burnout.
He's not doing bad at all. He's about to get his meter back in a second, and look at that. They both switched situations here.
Tables have turned. Nice punish counter there. No follow-up.
Nice air-to-air. Base
no.
the reversal. That might be it.
It's going to be some massive damage going to the level 1 there. Cash out. XenoBox on match point right now.
I like how in this game they lead more to the boxing aspect of Ed. Just seeing a lot of cool boxing references coming from him this time around.
Yeah, one of the most beautiful things about this game is just how much character and personality that the whole roster has, that the game has, and not to mention just the artistic.
Yeah, the choice. Yep. Nice. Drive into two. Here comes a safe jump. Ryu can't do anything about it, and burnout.
Goes for the fireball there, mistimes the neutral jump, trying to get that jump in pressure going. Not sure if it was a safe jump, but Ed is trying to fight back right now, getting that level 2 out there. Jumps over and gets uppercutted.
He was in burnout, so it was safe.
Parry there, didn't have to deal with the left-right on that situation, but Ed is going to get the damage, and that's going to be it. XenoBox takes it to get the top 16.
We haven't seen a lot of DPs, especially since he neutral jumped like a lot. And just simply DPing those neutral jumps could get him his turn back, but it's okay. He made it this far. Should be at 17.
Great effort from Digitalbooty. I believe that is going to round out the Wave B pools, and now we're going to be starting the top 16 here in a bit. Thank you all so much for joining that have tuned in. Once again, we are here at Midsouth Outlaws here in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm Airborne here, joined by Fly Dragon, and
we
ready
have
for some matches.
We have a packed top 16. So many. Oh my god. Yeah, they did play one. Okay. And losers, Mike Please and Top Gun played. Top Gun won that. And then everybody else has yet to play, so we're going to be seeing some fantastic matches.
So we have at least one JP guaranteed for top 12 at this point, with Top Gun and losers. Then we have some Rashid in winners top 16 with Dual Kevin, some DJ with Squall, Kimberly with Splash.
Deznere.
Oh, sorry, Deznere, yes.
Deznere,
Splash.
Zombie Guts also with a Kimberly. Squall, I saw him on DJ.
Yes.
ShadePrince, of course, from Alabama too. Very dominant player in our region.
For sure.
4H Tim with JP, of course. Harms, we just saw Harms. We just saw XenoBox. Galaxy Star, he's on Ed too, so that's 2 Eds, unless I'm missing somebody. Yeah, there's gonna be all these players. They're at a level where they could stand against pros. Dual Kevin's in there too. It's not gonna be easy for Dual Kevin, but out of all these players, Dual Kevin's the only one to actually get into Capcom Cup.
Right.
So this might be free, but it won't be. It might not be free. We might see an upset. Honestly, anybody that can take Dual Kevin down, that'll be an upset because he's looking very dominant, especially in this region, especially.
Yeah. And obviously with social media, there's been a lot of conversations and stuff about modern games versus older fighting games and everything. And one thing that is for certain is that this game is accessible to the point where not only just for a little more leniency on inputs and stuff like that, modern versus classic controls, but also just accessible in terms of social media, and everyone is willing to share tech and get matches in. The netcode is great, so you can play with people from almost around the world for a pretty reliable connection to at least download and improve. And so the average player level for this game is just so terrifying in terms of just if you're not prepared on any given day, you can lose to just about anyone. So I would be willing to say that everyone that's in top 16 right now still has a chance to win the tournament.
Especially if they made it this far, yeah.
Absolutely. And with Dual Kevin being the favorite, being a finalist in Capcom Top 16 recently, qualified in the Last Chance qualifier with Rebel Kumite, definitely has a lot of shots. But you know, Squall has put a lot of pressure on Kevin during the Street Fighter 5 days. Plays with him often in Street Fighter 6. Okay, so we're switching to Strive now? Yes. Okay, awesome.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry. Anyways, for everyone that was waiting for top 16 of Street Fighter 6.
That'll be later.
That will actually be later. Right now, we're about to start streaming with Guilty Gear Strive. I believe your commentators will be Jadelin and Barker, so look forward to that. Don't go anywhere. And, you know, in a few hours, we'll be back with some Street Fighter Top 16 and then Street Fighter 8 right after that. It will be one of the main games there. And so will Wii Sports Boxing, the most critically acclaimed versus game of all time.
Is that going to be at EVO too?
I wish.
I sure hope so. It better be. I'll head into it. The Kim Mirror match. Should be very exciting.
Looks like we might have, Dez in the color one, Kimberly. And nice one in the blue.
Yeah. So I'd imagine a lot of footsies and also random stuff like a teleport.
Oh, actually, yeah, I do believe we might have the names mixed up. Deznere does appear to be on the player one side.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so definitely seeing some pressure out of here. Gets the drive rush.
Good low.
Oh, no confirm, but we do manage to get a crossover.
Yeah, we cross those up. Good drive rush combo. And to the command grab. Text it.
That's currently pressuring. Nice one in the corner. Nice one. Fights their way out. Pushes it back mid-screen. Gets the knockdown.
Goes for the follow-up. Again, back to footsies. Oh, good punish on that.
Drive rush into the confirm. Pushing back to the corner. Nice one. Goes back.
Catch him with that corner pressure. It's a good back throw. Reverses it.
Oh, and the EX up kicks.
Big punish there. Big punish. Big punish. They're doing a great job so far. Kind of staying ahead. Oh, they also seem pretty even.
Yeah, Dez currently with the life lead and the drive gauge lead. Currently pushing to the corner at the moment. No punish on the parry. Holds the parry. No throw punish.
Quick little drive rush into level 3 combo. Get that damage out there. Get that buff up and active.
Is it a 10% damage buff or is it
Ooh, probably.
Dez dropping the elbow. Gets the throw. Advancing the pressure. Possibly able to close out and get this first game.
Yeah. And
There
a
it
level
is.
3 of his own.
Don't need the damage buff there. Won't carry it over to the second game, unfortunately.
It will not.
But I would take a point on the board over damage boost any day of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially since the damage boost ends after the, after
Exactly.
the game. It does up one game. Ooh.
Drive rush low forward off the start. Manages to get the corner carry. EX overhead and perfect parry.
Good combo. Catch him with some damage. He's doing a good job attacking on good bit of percent here.
Nice one is possibly in a rough situation here, though. Drive gauge is about to run out. Oh, and we see the...
Ooh.
Ooh.
No level 1.
Burnt the bar. Dez actually manages to stop the run there. Gets the overhead. Are we going to see a setup for a wall splat here?
He looks like he just wants to mix him. He knows that it's coming. He's got that level 1 on deck and gets the overhead. Gonna close out round 1.
Time that stream perfectly to get the whip throw punish into the crush counter, and that's going to be massive damage. Trying to get this second point on the board.
Absolutely. Dez knew that Nice was waiting for a DI, so he didn't give it to him. Oh, good check there from Nice part. Gets the throw.
Jab punish on that puff of smoke.
Ooh. fantastic tech there. Oh, no, but he tries to go for it again.
Nice
Big
one,
shimmy.
returning the favor with the shimmy. Dez actually dashes forward and gets the back throw to avoid the paint can and establish the pressure. Gets the wall splat as well. Goes into level 3 with this damage buff.
He burns himself out and then gets level 3. That is a very unfortunate series of events. Going to put him in a terrible spot with Dez almost his entire drive meter on deck. And he's just to find his way to the corner. Oh, with a level 3 of his own. That won't kill, I don't think, but it has no scaling.
Yeah, Kimberly's damage isn't the highest, so but it will be a damage buff even as long as Nice One is able to close this round out. We'll be able to carry that damage bonus in to the 3rd round.
Tries to go for the throw there. No dice. Both got the buff, and he gets the 1 confirmed. That's all he needed, and he closes out game 2.
Deznere already up 2 points to 0.
Was like a character swap?
Possibly going back just to character select screen just to collect their thoughts.
That's a good idea too, yeah.
A lot of the times, football terms, icing the kicker can go a long way.
Absolutely, yeah. Or just giving yourself a chance to, regroup, recollect.
For sure.
Now you're down 2 games, make some adjustments.
But noticing that Nice One has generally been the first one to actually start the pressure or the contact in each of these rounds.
Absolutely. Dez doing a fantastic job of playing on the defense.
It's like not that low.
Oh, catches
Gets
him
hit
with
with the drive rush.
Yeah, the low there. Very sneaky. Oh, elbow in the face. He's putting on a lot of damage here, though.
Burn out already as Deznere is pushing their way out of the corner, slowly pushing Nice One to their respective corner.
Big punish counter. And again, like you said, carrying him all the way to the corner. Gets the overhead. Oh, and the throw.
Will not kill, but it will be close.
Oh!
Elbow drop, and Nice One finally gets around on the board.
Yeah, good overhead. Good awareness there. Nice One, hopefully looking for a little bit more of these whiff punishes rather than just going right in. Does get the shimmy, no dice.
Oh, elbow trade favoring for Deznere, but gets hit with a wake-up level 3.
Good reaction on Nice's part. Yeah, we got that level 3 out there, going to put a damage on the board. What he needs. He's going to want to close out this round fast.
Good air-to-air there. Nice one, keeping that pressure on Deznere, containing them in the corner. Deznere finds their way out into the punish counter. This is going to be a critical art level 3, so it's going to be massive damage. And this is going to be a perfect opportunity for Deznere to get a momentum shift, and possibly get on match point.
Absolutely, very good awareness not to burn himself out. You knew the extra damage wouldn't be worth it, especially when he gets the stun in the corner. Dez takes it to final round. Both buffs active. We get back into Nooch. Oh, good shimmy. Very small.
Punish counters there into. Gets the paint can set up. Drive parry set up. Punish counter on the throw.
Pushing buttons. He will not let up. Nice giving Dez no room and gets the perfect. Fantastic stuff. Heading right into game 4 here. Nice on the board.
Deznere starting out the round with just a jump roundhouse. Gets a massive damage. Corner carry on Nice One. Already down to 60%.
Oh, big punish counter throw here.
Perfect parry.
Perfect parry. No side switch, though. Oh, in the end, actually. I eat my words. Just side switch after side switch.
Nice one with the Uno reverse card. Drops the elbow, containing him in the corner. Dez tries the perfect parry. Gets the perfect parry the second time. Unfortunately, drops the punish.
Good awareness on that aerial perfect parry, not having enough frames to grab. Goes for the jab instead. And the throw is going to get round 1.
Deznere on match point.
Let's get that. Oh, heavy kick into grab. Definitely a bold move. Oh, but gets that command grab in the corner. The combo can out. DI, wall splat, into EX command grab.
Possibly going to be cashing out at this point.
Oh, I think so. Yep, just level 3. It won't kill, but it'll put him very low.
Oh, they're already fist bumping.
Oh.
It looks like they
Is
know.
it? Wait, is it gonna kill?
That
Am I crazy?
is
Oh my
perfect.
god, I'm crazy. It does kill. Wow. Fantastic stuff. Nez absolutely getting it done.
Yeah, Deznere with a very solid, very decisive 3-1 over Nice One. Speechless, honestly. Just the the way that Deznere fought his way out of the corner and was able to just put the pressure on Nice One as soon as that situation came up. Deznere was always able to close out the game with that corner pressure and actually got a ton of damage from being in the corner as well. Constantly getting that pressure, constantly pushing Nice One back the entire time, just had them on their heels.
Absolutely, yeah. Nice's plan was to rush down the entire time, but when Dez was able to get that defenses up and able to clap back, able to get those whiff punishes, he was able to close out those rounds.
Yeah, for sure. And Deznere is, I mean, basically has been playing Kimberly for a lot longer than most people just because he was a guy player in Street Fighter 4.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
similar character. And actually won the Ultra Street Fighter 4 tournament at this tournament.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
as
yeah,
well,
yeah,
so.
yeah. That's so cool. I kind of wish I had gotten into, you know, the Street Fighter 4 era around there. I probably would just play Guile there too. He's got a really good boom in that game, I hear.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I mean,
the
every
fastest in the
character in
series.
that game by the end of it was just like so cool. Except for Elena.
Except for Elena. No shade, no shade, no shade. That's who's on stream right now. We got ShadePrince.
Perfect segue. And we have
Absolutely.
Squall on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
ShadePrince rocking the Chun-Li, correct?
Absolutely.
And Squall on the DJ.
Neutral default costume Chun-Li. And absolute stone cold killer ShadePrince out here wiping us all mid-tens out of bracket. And also wiping everyone else in his way. He is ready to do what he must to claim the title. I feel like I see him making a run. I see him making a run.
I'll hold you to those words. Last QCS tournament, last QCS major turning point, we had Terrence from Atlanta get third with Chun-Li. And put on a massive show. I became a Chun-Li fan then and there.
Chun-Li's cool in this game. Chun-Li's got some cool stuff. Very underrepresented in the States, I believe.
And we are off to the races now.
And then we're trading some fireballs back and forth.
EX Fireball Drive Rush trying to get that pressure established already. 3 bars invested.
Catches the tick throw there. Couple fireballs.
Up kicks to keep the corner carry.
I see just back to Nooch. Been playing that fireball war. Hizanchu, no punish though. Big punish counter coming in from ShadePrince here.
Oh, and the back throw. Squall with the Uno reverse guard, throwing them back into the corner.
You see Squall being very careful with his fireballs. He knows if he gets one wrong guess, ShadePrince is going to be hopping in onto him.
And with those hop kicks, we are going with perfect parry.
Very good side reversal from ShadePrince here. Oh, but good driver's check from Squall, catching him back. And that might kill if he spends anything? No. He's in the corner, yep. That's hard to react to, very hard, especially when it's a confirm like that. Squall takes round 1.
Chun-Li looks like there might be some difficulty dealing with that heavy fireball since there's 2 projectiles with it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Some corner carry here. Blocks the overhead, trade.
It's ready. They're getting stacking on good damage here. And that offensive pressure in the corner, absolutely phenomenal. Ready for the drive rush. Oh, but not the overhead. There's a clap back. Oh, but gets caught with the punish counter throw. Squall looking even out this life deficit.
Jab punish into the level 3.
Into the level 3.
That's going to be a burnout on ShadePrince's part. Squall sitting at a full stick of butter with that drive gauge.
Absolutely. As we see in EX projectile at the gate. Oh no, just drive rush in.
Oh, air throw.
He was ready. Oh no. Yeah, the EX projectile into the dash up uppercut. Squall takes game 1. Yeah, ShadePrince has to be very careful with those projectiles. It is very hard to beat DJ in a projectile war.
Got to find that opportunity, possibly get in a range for Hizanchu or some other way to manage the fireballs.
That's one thing Squall's doing really good is pretty much staying outside of Hazancho range, but speaking of that, gets caught with the fireball, punish counter jump in. Big damage in from ShadePrince. Makes that pretty much all of it back. Oh, no punish there.
EX Sobak, OD Sobak kid looks pretty safe.
Yeah, very scary. It looks like it should be punishable. ShadePrince not able to get something going on it. They're trading back and forth here. Anti-air, big punish counter again. The up kicks.
Up kicks instead of the drive rush.
And he's just sitting there holding parry.
Getting that meter back. Oh, and drive rush jab did not work in Squall's favor. Ended up getting throw punished.
Absolutely fantastic stuff. ShadePrince able to find round 1. Good fireball from ShadePrince. And they're just playing slow and steady. Big whiff, no punish though.
Oh, there's the up kicks.
Yep, catches with the jump in. No punish on that low forward there. Gets a jump in of his own though. And the throw in the corner. ShadePrince has got to find his way out of this. The lightning kicks. Oh. Again, the tick throw. Oh no, tries to get the flying kicks, but not gonna work. Squall able to close out round 2. Another final round scenario. And both players just very hesitant to approach. Oh, good low check there.
Drive rush in, gets the shimmy.
Good shimmy coming in from ShadePrince. Hazancho, oh, but gonna be punished from Squall. Good up kicks, good up kicks. He's ready with those. Both of them just dashing forward.
Oh, dash under.
Whew. Again, ShadePrince catching him with these lows. I think Squall is worried about that overhead.
Faking the fireball right now, trying to bait a jump in, it looks like.
Shade is 100% willing to take those fakes. Oh,
it's a whiff. Oh, and
no punish.
Unfortunately, it was just outside the range, but we're going to get the punish counter this time. But drop the combo.
That drop could have secured him the game there. Yeah, but he blocks it just in time.
Does not have the drive gauge necessary to be able to do any EX fireballs to contest these at the moment.
No, but he survives burnout. The DI? Oh,
he's outside of the corner.
The corner. Any DIs cannot counter a DI. ShadePrince on the board, 1-1.
Got to be ready for those perfect parries whenever your life is that low.
Absolutely. We're getting into game 3 here. Hazancho, it's a counter hit. No follow-up, though.
Not punishable, but a little unsafe there.
And just walks him down with that fireball. Especially with the air-to-air.
Drive rush, jab, tick throw. We're seeing that a couple times with Squall.
See if he picks up on it. Oh, those air kicks. Very scary.
I love the tiger knee lightning legs.
No punish. That jackknife is so hard to punish. Good up kicks, good up kicks. Swaps the sides. And he catches him with that low into the lightning kicks.
Drive rush into the up kicks. Squall returning the favor.
Nah, he's like, I have an invincible reversible too. Don't worry about that. Oh, good punish counter from Squall. No big follow-up. And ShadePrince doing really good with these safe block strings. Not putting himself in harm's way if he can help it. Oh, no punish on the shimmy there. Just outside of the range.
Oh, EX Hazancho ends up whiffing no punish.
Yeah, there we go. Hazancho closes out round 1, game 3. Good block there. He techs it. Oh, he just got the low.
Corner carry. Nice damage.
Oh, up kicks of his own.
Takes the throw, gets the jump over on the fireball punish counter. Nice damage.
Very good jump in. Evens up the life between them. But ShadePrince now taking the lead with that combo in the corner.
Not quite enough to want to go into the level 3 there, but we're going to see a punish counter from Squall's side. Going to go straight to the level 3 of their own.
Going to spend it, although it won't kill. And it won't put ShadePrince in burnout either, but it will give Squall a little bit of time to build back some meter of his own to give him a better chance of surviving that burnout. Takes a throw there.
Jump in knee into the tick throw. Chun-Li close to a burnout situation here.
Oh, decides to just burn out. But he gets a Hazanshu, no follow-up. DI, oh, he shimmies the DI! ShadePrince 2-1. Oh, what a move there. You don't usually see shimmy on DI.
Yeah, Squall got a little overzealous there on that fireball that was approaching, trying to back up, space it out, tempt the Chun-Li in, get the DI. But ShadePrince caught on.
Absolutely. Squall so far doing a fantastic job of just placing his fireballs. So it's very difficult for ShadePrince to jump in. He's got to pick his moments precisely or he's getting hard punished for it.
Yeah, we just saw beautiful fears to punish that drive rush.
Ooh. And trading fireballs for the most part. Guys get a jump in. No dice. Jackknife lands. Gets a tick throw. He's got to be careful though.
OD fireball from Chun-Li's side. Managed to jump over it from the spacing.
Oh no, again the punish counter into the EX lightning kicks.
Rush stands strong, goes into the sweep. Oh, punish counter.
No, the sway.
Not enough to want to cash out there.
Oh, that's going to be big damage. Bomb, 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 bomb.
Just enough. That might have been the final
barely
kick.
enough, yeah. ShadePrince doing a very good calculation on damage on his part. Round 1 goes to him. And both Shade and Squall showing tremendous patience. Both willing to just sit out neutral. They are not worried about that clock.
Would like to see Squall downloaded information there, but we're seeing it from Shade's side actually with the perfect parry on that drive rush jab.
Again, tries to go for a shimmy attempt. Able to punish though. Again, ShadePrince not doing big chunks of damage all at once, but just hacking on little by little. And Squall getting cut by 1,000 different knives.
Micro stepped forward, managed to get the punish counter as soon as Squall landed.
Level 1, Squall doing a fantastic job of knowing when that is going to run out and catches him with the anti-air, but it doesn't work. It doesn't go that far. Both in burnout.
Shade might have actually avoided it with the jump lightning legs.
Oh,
stalled in the air just enough.
Stalled him just enough in the air, and he's going to try and burn him out or chip him out in the corner. Oh,
wasn't ready for that jab punish.
Oh, he looks like he's going to go for the throw there. Gets it with the jackknife. And yeah, this is a jab there.
Stand strong, takes it.
Absolutely.
ShadePrince eliminates Squall and moves on to losers top 6.
Squall. Tennessee boys liking to boo ShadePrince, although we love him. We love him. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Squall is starting out very strong there, very strong. Looking very ready to play that fireball game with Chun. Chun's fireball being pretty much just a lame boom.
Right, yeah.
Not much versatility to it, but ShadePrince doing a fantastic job of playing around that limitation in his character and taking the dub.
For sure, yeah. The drive rush jab that tendencies that Squall was having was typically it was drive rush jab tick throw a lot of times. He ended up switching off of that very early. I think was assuming that ShadePrince was going to be adjusting to it sooner, and so tried to neutral jump and get sort of situations to bait out the throw tech and all of that. But at the end, it looked like ShadePrince had caught on, got the perfect parry on it, and it didn't really work out in his favor. Even saw, I think, Stan Fierce managed to punish the startup of Drive Rush one time.
Yeah.
Just caught on to Squall's tendencies with actually doing it with DJ.
So many of those whiff punishes, it seems like ShadePrince took a game to kind of figure out what buttons he liked to push and where.
Right.
And he's like, all right, now I'm going to whiff punish you every time you push them.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I will be at the perfect distance to get my damage in.
Yep.
And those punish counter combos securing ShadePrince so much damage and then turn the game. It's just a fantastic stuff. Again, on both ends.
For sure.
We got Zombie Guts on stream next.
Going up against Air Tony.
Oh, this should be a good match. Another Kimberly.
And a Cammy.
Kimberly Cammy. The 2Ks. I was hoping you would catch it.
Well, actually, it is a K, Killer B. So
Killer B. Oh,
Yeah,
there we go. I see,
Kimberly
I see.
versus Killer B.
Fantastic, fantastic. With the classic Cammy costume coming in.
All right, Zombie Guts on player one side.
The last
Air
hope
Tony
from
on.
Tennessee.
I believe Air Tony is from Indiana as well.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Zombie Guts starting with a good pressure in the corner, but Air Tony fighting his way out.
Getting that drive rush pressure off the spiral arrow. Jump jab for the challenge on the air-to-air. Gets the cannon strike, excuse me.
Yep, good dive kick. Into the tick throw in the corner. Oh, she catches him with the raw drive rush there. See the roundhouse? Yeah, there it is. Good drive reversal. Keeps him right in the corner.
Oh, with the
Oh,
cannon
no.
spike. That's going to be big damage from Zombie Guts. Gets that throw into the corner, trying to set up.
No can out. Walking him back, but he's not giving him space. Oh, no anti-air there. No punish
cannon
either.
strike.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
and
no.
mistimed the parry, ends up putting themselves in burnout. One thing that a lot of people just aren't ready for with Cammy is that stand roundhouse does so much chip on the drive gauge.
It's like JP Stand Fierce.
Yeah,
It does so much drive
exactly.
gauge damage on block.
But also one thing to remember is that it's not cancelable, so you can DI punish it if you're assuming that they're going to do it.
For both cases, I believe, right?
Yes.
Oh, Air Tony with fantastic damage so far. And gets the punish counter. Looking to secure the perfect. Game one goes to Air Tony. Very dominant performance.
There's nothing more euphoric as a Cammy player than getting that shimmy with punish into the stand fierce.
Oh, absolutely. But big punish counter. Although Zombie with the anti-air there. Catches the low, but no follow-up. Oh, man, and that EX dive kick.
With the toenail on the contact was
no.
plus enough to be able to get the confirm.
This gets caught holding parry and is in burnout now, too.
Into
Caught.
the stun.
Oh, man. He might be dead here. Oh, nope.
Oh, I think that might have been the charged spiral arrow, so that was actually a side switch, put themselves in the corner.
Interesting.
Opportunity for a comeback on Zombie Guts' side now with the pressure. Set up. Cammy almost in the burnout as well.
Absolutely. This is his time to take the round back.
Punish
And
counter.
good shimmy. DI and splat of his own. See if he can secure it with the can. Burns himself out.
Does not go into the level 2 there.
Oh, no.
Tony wakes up pressing buttons.
Yeah, he spent all of his drive gauge. Even if he held block, he would have had to deal with a pressure situation.
Zombie Guts holding on to that meter might be a favorable opportunity if they are able to get the level 3. However, they are being pressed into the corner. Wake up OD kicks.
Blocks the dive kick that time. Ready for it. Oh, gets caught with the anti-air.
Jump fierce into the throw tech. Trying to get that chip on. Kimberly is very low on this drive gauge, but might have an opportunity to get a lot of it back.
It's a trade. Resets neutral. Zombie gets lit and Air Tony just kind of walk out of the corner. Oh, no, but he pushed it first. Oh, whip on the grab there. Misspaced into the level 3. Gonna give him some time to build driving her back and put Air Tony in burnout.
And get the damage boost potentially if they're able to close out this round and go to round 3.
Absolutely. Just started by holding parry there. Oh, he was holding parry. He was expecting a wake up level 3. He is not playing around. He knows all of Air Tony's options and gets him with the overhead and the low. Gonna secure game round 2 for a final round scenario.
Damage boost on one side, 3 stacks of bar on the other. Cammy trying to get that pressure in, going with the OD cannon strike. Oh, into the perfect parry.
Good perfect parry.
Jump short
Man.
for the cross up.
Good catch with the low there. Stacking up damage and the overhead too. He's just choosing all the right options here. DI! Got a punish counter.
And the standing medium kick on Cammy's side is not special cancelable like that stand roundhouse, so it is a free DI.
Yep.
No counter DI.
Confirming a level 2 will secure the game. Zombie Guts on the board, 1-1.
30 seconds in. Very nice from Zombie Guts, taking the first point.
Absolutely fantastic. Both players showing monumental spirit, clapping back. And Air Tony starting it off very aggressive in the corner here. Seems to be the game plan from both players here Just keep him in the corner and keep him aggressive.
Waiting for that OD cannon strike. Responded with the OD up kicks, but now Zombie Guts is in burnout once again. Cannon spike for the punish counter, getting that drive rush pressure going.
He's walking himself back into the corner. He's got to be careful. Good throw. Reset back in the middle stage. Almost out of burnout. Almost survived it by getting caught there by a straight hit. Into the DI, but he responds with the level 2.
I believe that's a...
Or the level 1? Yeah, level 1, level 1.
Level 1.
Is it burns the can. Good reactions from Zombie Gut here. And the DI, but the reversal DI. Air Tony is ready for it. Round 1, Air Tony. Very good stuff. He was ready. He's like, all right, I'm not letting that happen again. Teleport, he blocks it. Ready. Again, cop at the tick throw there. Again, just put him all the way to the corner. 2 throws. Big low confirm. Sets up the can. Overhead. Oh, big damage.
Cammy already down to 30%. Fighting their way out of the corner. Zombie Guts might potentially get put into another burnout situation if they're not careful, and the roles could be reversed.
Absolutely. Good awareness on Zombie Guts' part, though, knowing exactly when his turn is over and Air Tony's trying to try to take his turn back. Gets the back throw. He is in burnout. He's got to be careful. Air Tony is absolutely not out of this yet. He's got a critical art, but he reacts with the level 1 again.
Going to a round 3 on game 3. This could go the distance at this point.
Absolutely. Both players not willing to back down. Starts with the drive rush. Checks it, but ends up trading.
Oh, and we get the cannon spike on that elbow drop this time. That looked a little late, but it was actually a punish counter still.
Barely able to reach there. Good damage. Spin knuckle. Oh, no. Caught by the dive kick.
Oh, there's the punish counter.
Yep. It's a shimmy on him. It's the throw again. And yeah, just goes for the jab. Game 3 goes to Air Tony, 2-1.
Indiana popping up in the back. Shout out to Dom.
Absolutely. Well, Zombie Guts not letting it happen, starting off with an explosive round start. And again, oh, yep.
OD cannon spike will get the side switch. That's a roll reversal for Tony. Tony has the pressure now on Kimberly, gets the punish counter.
Punish counter. Zombie Guts, oh no, he said do it again, and he did. He get the up kicks. And the throw again. Throw loop. Nope, jab. He's ready. Oh, but catches him with the low. And Air Tony is a round away from moving on in losers.
All sorts of momentum. Standing medium kick actually stops the EX run.
That's crazy. Looked like a stop at the last moment before it hit him. Gets the throw. Exit. Drive rush again. Blocking.
Oh.
Good perfect parry. There's some solid damage here. Good corner pressure. Into the up kicks.
Good damage there. Unfortunately, just short of the level 3, so didn't want to cash out.
Tries to go for the shimmy, but Zombie Guts is very wary of that now. He is in burnout. He's got to be careful. Zombie Guts way to strike back and into the overhead. Throw in the corner.
Counter hit with the stand roundhouse. Paint can is down. No opportunity to stun, and that's a guaranteed dizzy.
He's going to go for the level 3 here. He's going to max out. He's going to burn himself out. Try and go for the level 3. And he goes into it. It might kill.
It's either just short or it's exact.
Oh, it just kills! Zombie Guts not letting him go down without a fight. Going to final round.
Fantastic comeback there. Let's see if we can carry this momentum into a game 5 up kicks. We'll use the momentum to punish that error.
Good anti-air there. Zombie Guts setting up the momentum right now. Tick throw, jab tick throw. Oh, good block there. Walking it back into the anti-air again. He's not letting him take it for free. He said we're going to game 5. And the reaction level 1.
Oh.
That's not going to kill, but it's going to put him almost in burnout. Zombie Guts himself is in burnout, but he's got to be careful. Got to play show. Nah, Air Tony ready with those anti-airs. Hey, don't call him Air Tony for nothing.
More like anti-air Tony at this moment. Trying to get
Absolutely.
some
Oh, no,
with the DI.
Zombie Guts ready with that. He said, not in my house. Going to game 5. Starts off right with the teleport into the tick throw. Zombie Guts trying to carry this momentum as best he can. Cammy 100% a momentum play or a momentum character.
Actually
no.
managed to get the perfect parry. That might have been a delayed punish.
Yep. Spin knuckle in burnout. He's got to be careful. He's got loops. Catches him jumping.
And
The
we're going
DI.
straight into the dizzy.
Oh, gonna get the lock, but the splat there. Ready for it. Hazanshu. Gotta be careful. Oh, the shimmy. Air Tony again, a round away from taking it.
Add another tally to that jab, micro step back into stand fears for the punish counter on the whip throw.
Absolutely terrifying. Again, good anti-air from Zombie Guts here. Oh, good interrupt from Air Tony.
Take throw off the short, does not work out, ends up taking the throw. Jump in with the roundhouse.
Yep. He's ready for it. See overhead, blocks it. Oh, but he got a shimmy of his own. Gets a punish counter. Teleport. Into the splats. Can down. Oh, he goes for the shimmy, but he goes for 2 shimmies. Not able to get the punish, but a punish counter throw puts Air Tony in burnout.
Cannot afford to cannon strike up that high, even if it's OD. That is going to be a throw punish. Anti-air comes in.
Yeah, the punish counter DI. Zombie Guts taking it to final round, final game. This is going the distance. Both have level 3 on deck. This could be anybody's game.
All bases loaded, waiting for a grand slam at this moment. Gets the dash in into the throw.
The tech. Reset neutral. They're both coming down.
Oh, that is a clean punish jab.
Big
on
punish counter.
Fortunately, dropped the link on that crouch fierce. Might have been a little too far away after 2 consecutive ones.
Absolutely. Zombie Guts looking for a drive rush opening, but gets stuffed up by Air Tony. He was ready for it. Gets the throw.
Patience is getting worn thin at the moment. Both
Zombie-
players are going on tilt.
Zombie Guts looking to make his way in here. He's looking to even that life lead out. And he does not like getting walked into the corner. Tries to go for the anti-air. Or he tries to go for the jump in. And Zombie Guts just taking this time to make... Oh, no! He gets caught trying to get the overhead.
Drop the combo, though. And
Oh, no! The shimmy is gonna... No, he drops it! He drops his combo into his level 3. Reset neutral. No check on the drive rush. And Air
Oh,
Tony
Dark Fate took it out.
playing so safe. He knows it can be over in an instant. And Air Tony takes it 3-2. A very close set over Zombie Guts. Absolutely fantastic stuff from both players.
Yeah, nerves were high at the end for both players, but Air Tony managed to close it out. Got a little too overzealous on those confirms towards the end. Just 2 super cancels.
Absolutely. Zombie Guts were trying to do the double shimmy. You know, both players were very apprehensive, I feel.
For sure.
They didn't want to overextend because they knew overextension meant death.
Right.
And they were like, if I lose, then I'm out of the tournament. And I ain't going out yet. Both very strong-willed players. In the end, Air Tony taking a 2-3. Very fantastic stuff. Very, very good.
Indiana just looking clean.
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't know Indiana had like anything other than cornfields. I didn't know they had good Street Fighter players. That's awesome. I remember I drove through Indiana once actually on my way to Chicago, and my goodness, it made me think the world was flat. It made me a true believer. I didn't see it no other way. I remember so clearly because I was almost out of gas. I couldn't find a gas station. I was watching Attack of the Clones like on my phone and like on the console. It's such a clear memory of just there being nothing for ages. Upon ages. And it's just being just all flat and all corn or wheat. It's so surreal. I feel like I've never been to a part of the country, especially like around here and like where I grew up around Washington, like Seattle. Like it's all super hilly, and like here there's a lot of hills and stuff. I can get a little flat if you go a little further east, I think, or there's some flat parts of Tennessee, but it's a pretty hilly area for the most part. But it's just in Indiana, I wasn't ready for it. It's just so flat.
I mean, to be fair, Indiana does have. It's gonna sound weird. The serial killer capital of the world.
Oh
so, you know,
yeah, of course,
You got to be very careful when you go through Indiana because Indiana breeds killers.
You don't want to stop nowhere.
And Air Tony looking like one of those killers.
Absolutely.
Dual Kevin looking like one of those killers.
Absolutely
Squall looking like one of
tonight.
those killers.
Absolutely. Oh man, absolutely fantastic stuff.
Yeah, but
looks like we got Air Tony right back on the stream.
right, it's gonna be up against Nice One. So back-to-back Kimberly matchups. And Zyson did manage to make top 8 winners playing Modern Lily. However, I believe he had to leave early, so he went ahead and played Dual Kevin off stream.
Okay.
Dual Kevin won that 3-0.
Oh, okay, got it.
And then so Zyson then DQ'd themselves. I believe he just wanted to play Kevin more than anything.
Yeah.
I get it.
Anyone would.
The challenge
a
is
legendary
just,
player.
Yeah, it's there. It's immaculate. So ShadePrince actually ended up moving on into loser semis because Zyson had then DQ'd themselves and left.
Yep.
But on the other side, the winner of this match will be facing against ShadePrince, and we got Air Tony and Nice One.
And that'll be winners finals, right?
That'll be losers.
Losers finals, yeah. I know, I did figure that out. That was who was covering for me. Anyway, we're getting into losers quarters finals. Nice One versus Air Tony. Starting off the round, some footsies.
It's actually impressive that we had 3 Kimberlys in top 8.
I know. I feel like you don't see it too often anymore, but all these Kim players coming out to show.
Getting that whip punish, pressure is applied. Nice One is going to be awfully aggressive compared to all the other Kimberlys that we've seen today. Oh, Air Tony just taking massive damage, and it's clean at this point.
Absolutely. Takes the can there. All the damage, the tick throw. Step back. All right, yeah, he's got the damage up. Trying to make this comeback.
Good corner carry there with the Fierce, and all of a sudden, Kimberly's in burnout, but it's not going to matter because of the whiff cannon spike.
Air Tony's like, man, I just spotted Kimberly. I don't want to find another one. Oh, good driver slow into the grab.
Trying to carry that pressure at the moment. Standing medium kick is a pretty good poke tool, but got to be careful about using it.
Absolutely. And driver slow from Nice One over here. Making it look nice with the can on the floor.
OD cannon strike is not going to be very effective as the sprint kit goes off.
That looked like a thing where Air Tony was like, this should work. And then he throws it out. It's like, man, I couldn't believe it didn't work. Nice One getting a level 3 in there, though. Gonna get that buff on deck. But Air Tony very low. Not in burnout, but not looking fantastic. And he ends up so close to him, too. For a lot of level 3s, he ended up so far away. But Kimberly's used to send right next to him, and the drive rush, jab into tick throw. Had to close out game 1. Nice One taking it.
Air Tony taking a moment. And goes back to the character select screen. We're going to be gathering thoughts here. We're going to be switching characters.
It'd be interesting. Looks like he's thinking. He might be also just thinking, how do I beat this Kimberly? Nice One looked very, should I say, nice out there. He was keeping the pressure on up at all times. He was not falling for any of Air Tony's tricks. He was staying just outside of his hitboxes. He was playing clean. He was playing nice. We're heading right back in with that Cammy, though.
Nice game 1. Let's see if we can go to an Air game 2.
An Air Tony game 2. We start with poke, and oh, good punish counter. No follow-up into the punish counter throw. Catches him pushing a button.
Nice 30K just from 2 punish counters.
Oh, fantastic stuff. Gets him in the corner. So far, Air Tony looks like he's making the proper adjustment, catching with that stand medium kick.
Fighting their way out of the corner, manages to get the tick throw, returns it back to the middle of this stage.
And so we're going to be careful. Just hovering at 2.5 bars. Air Tony joining him, though. Gets the up kicks.
Cannon spike to get the punish the jump in.
Oh, good punish counter, but no follow-up. Still roundhouse. Has a driver shin, no check. Oh, catches him.
Standing medium kick actually stuffs out the OD cannon strike, and all of a sudden Air Tony is in the corner. Oh, and misspaced the DI, unfortunately. Tony does manage to get the burnout there, going into the punish counter with the stand fear straight to the DI. Yep. Standing medium kick is going to take that round.
Absolutely good stuff to Air Tony, making it able to make those adaptations. Starting to look like a real killer out there again. Oh, good punish on that attempted punish on the stand roundhouse. Oh, the crouching roundhouse.
Nice corner carry from Nice One there. Cammy is just outside of it, but this is definitely going to put her in it.
All right, EX, he's out of there.
Standing medium kick, stuff the drive rush.
Air Tony definitely seeming to rely on that a little more. It seems to be working for him so far.
Oh, punish counter with the OD cannon strike. Massive damage. That's going to be a burnout.
This is exactly where Air Tony wants him. In burnout in the corner, fearing for his life, but nice.
The fears.
Oh, tries to catch him with a shimmy. Air Tony ready though. He had enough of that last set. No anti-air.
Meter is back now on Nice One side. There it is.
Yeah, Nice One doing a fantastic job of just waiting it out, knowing that he's got to get his meter back. Got the time on the clock, even with the life deficit.
Oh, OD cannon strike for the punish counter.
Yep.
Back strong into the roundhouse, into the jump in punish.
Air Tony on the board, 1-1. Oh, good check from Nice One on that drive rush.
Whiffs the jump roundhouse all the way over. Nice One not capitalizing off of it well enough. Cannon spike.
Whew. There's a carry him in the corner. Roundhouse, up kick's catching him there.
That was a fierce cannon spike.
That looked like a call-out more than anything. Good punish counter into the DI wall splat.
Drive rush into the stand fierce. Try to get a little extra damage out of that.
Good damage in the corner. Goes for the tick throw. Jab. And good tech from Nice One. Very good awareness on his part. Catch him with the low, but no follow-up. Again, low no follow-up. Oh, and he gets flattened of his own. Nice One reversing the situation. Gets to level 1.
And that's a burnout.
Not quite. Oh, good jump. Able to just barely get out. And with a dive kick, he's able to keep the distance between them short.
Air Tony showing that tenacity in the corner, manages to get out and then close out that round. Air Tony might actually go up to 2-1.
He's looking very good here. He's got a handstand medium kick. Oh, no, gets caught there. Just running into it. Gonna tick go into the corner. Oh, EX overhead. Gets the run, catches him with the low there. And the low again. Paint can's down. That's gonna be so much damage on Nice's part. He's gonna try and close it out. He's gonna level 2 here.
And out. Gonna go to a round 3 on the game 3.
Absolutely. Nice, not letting up for a single second. He played that entire round pedal to the metal.
Ooh, stand roundhouse for the punish counter. Unfortunately, don't get anything off of it, just a large knockback.
Oh, tries to go for the EX dive kick into grab again. But Nice One ready with it. He was watching. He was like, I saw these do that. I'm not letting you do that to me.
OD cannon spike on the punish counter once again.
Oh, big damage coming in from Air Tony.
Cashing out all the way, goes into level 3. That is going to be it.
That is totally going to kill here. Let's go. Air Tony up 2 games to 1 against Nice. He's like, 1 Cammy, 2 Cammy, don't matter. I am the Cammy. I'm talking about Kimberly. Goes back. Okay, Nice One going back to the character select screen.
Shout out to the Dom for having the additional sound effects behind us. I'm sure that came through the mic.
Of course. Wouldn't have it any other way. We live for the hype out here.
Absolutely.
Getting right back into it. A game 4 situation. Air Tony on match point. Drive rush. Good counter with that jab.
Looked like that was a jab check to deal with a tick throw attempt. Oh, tries to bring down the elbow, but needs the cannon spike. DI with the counter DI. That's going to be a burnout on both sides. Massive damage on Cammy's side. Gets the side switch off the hooligan.
Absolutely fantastic. Air Tony ready for that. I feel Kim is not as good in burnout. I feel like Cammy's a lot better in burnout. She has a lot more strings that she can do. A lot more oppressive buttons. Next to throw there.
And actually gets the burnout first because Nice One ate that counter DI.
Absolutely. Air Tony, a substantial life lead right now. We're going to push Nice One into the corner. He gets a tick throw. 1 step closer to putting him in the dirt.
Standing medium kick.
He's got him so low. 1 more straight hit will kill him. Oh, he tries to hit him.
With the forward roundhouse.
Yeah, forward roundhouse, yeah.
One of the most useless moves, but if you get a punish counter on it.
Yep. It's a crashing medium punch looks like.
Yep.
Air Tony on 1 round away from taking it. Pushing Nice into the corner. Oh, he catches him with the jump in.
Trying to go for the throw, and that's going to be another OD cannon strike all the way with the corner pressure, getting that damage on Kimberly's health bar and drive bar.
And catches him, but perfect parry from Nice coming out. Looking to build some space. With neutral just reset. Let's go for the drive rush anything. Gets the throw off of it. Overhead. Locks it. Air Tony's ready. He's not the one with his life bleed. Oh, man. What a fantastic bait on Air Tony's part. Able to close out. And is going to meet ShadePrince in losers finals.
Doing that light kick cannon strike there, conditioning them the entire time with the OD cannon strikes. OD cannon strike is goes out much further. Light kick has a much steeper angle, so is actually able to bait out the up kicks. So it's a brilliant way to just hold that information and close it out
Absolutely
at the end.
Absolutely fantastic. Oh, and I don't think. No, I think. I think Dez is gonna play next.
Seriously? Oh wait, no. This is winners finals.
Oh, this is winners finals. Okay, we're doing winners finals. I was about to say. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, wait.
So. This is
winners finals right now. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, no, so good. Thank you for having me on so much. It's been such a pleasure. That's a Smash Bros. Handshake I've ever seen one. Thank you so much for having me on. I will make my exit now.
It was a pleasure, Galaxy Star, and I will be now joined. Everyone, please fasten your seatbelts. Keep all hands and feet inside your seated area at all times. You are now being joined by Jade Air, as I'm being joined by Jadelyn. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastically, especially now since I got some food. But yes, you have now on a round trip ticket, 1 round trip flight on Jade Air to winners finals here at Midsouth Outlaws, where we have Dual Kevin, the one, the only, the one who, God, what a set at Frosty Faustings that was!
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that set.
How could you forget about that set?
Let's think about what happened since Frosty Faustings.
What's happened since Frosty, Ben?
Capcom Cup, where Kevin got top 16.
This is true.
Red Bull Kumite, where Kevin had one of the most explosive victories for the Last Chance qualifier to qualify into
Which
Kumite.
was insane.
He's almost a hometown here, but you know, we have to boo him because he wins too much. So.
We do not boo Kevin. It's not a thing that we're doing.
Getting it underway.
Yes.
Deznere on the player one side, and my good old buddy, fellow net battles, Dual Kevin on the player two side.
Yeah.
Kimberly versus Lee. Let's get it.
Yeah, very interested to see how this one is going to turn out. I mean, especially like when you have a player with a caliber like Kevin, what is Deznere going to bring? Well, bring some punchies and some kickies and some throwies.
Yeah, we're going to start with that standing medium kick into the drive rush, get into the corner carry. Dual Kevin, a Hawkeye player in Marvel 3, very comfortable sitting in the corner, does not care about it.
No, and Dual Kevin having played that character and that team earlier today. Ooh, nice perfect parry coming out there for Deznere, and is going to take a full punish. Hard knockdown into the corner. This is actually a really good position for them to be in.
Yep, gets the up kicks for the finishing the combo, does not go on the follow-up there. Don't want to do that against a top-level player.
No, definitely not. So what do we have on the approach here? Okay, we got a little bit of a drive rush into the knee. I feel like so many of Luke's moves are really ambiguous. That was a good tech. Understanding that that throw was incoming. Yeah, you have to expect that too. Ooh, and now everybody's sitting on some pretty similar meter, actually. Like all across the board, everything is fairly similar. So even playing field for the most part back in neutral.
Yep. All the way back to the middle of the stage as well. Kimberly trying to get some pressure there with the drive rush into the tick throw. Life lead on Deznere's side.
Yep, but barely though now. I mean, Kevin is getting some good hits in there. There's another one with a drive rush afterwards. Spends all of the bar, goes into burnout because he knows he's going to finish that one. That's the one thing that I feel like really stands out on higher level Street Fighter players. Is
drive gauge management.
Drive gauge management. When you spend it well, when you understand that the kill is within your grasp and you see them just dump all of their resources, I think it's an incredible way to show your understanding of the game.
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to start seeing some throw loops from Dual Kevin's side as well. Only going for 2 at the moment. Great tech throw from both players. And actually gets the level 1 to punish that elbow drop. There is some landing recovery on that. And Deznere is going to go down. Dual Kevin goes up 1-0 with that perfect.
Wow, I feel like that first round, I mean, and I know Deznere was doing a really good job in that first round, maintaining pressure, doing really well offensively. Then Kevin was like, what first round? Ka-chonk!
Yeah, the level of precision that we see with Dual Kevin just managing the health resources on not only his side, but the opponent's side as well. That's, I mean, it's what you have to expect from someone that is able to qualify for Capcom Cup and have an opportunity to do so well. But right now, we're seeing some massive throw damage coming from Deznere's side.
Oh, reversal though, that EX reversal coming out. Resetting a little bit, but Kevin has a long way to go. Yeah, we're going to get a punish there. It's not a huge punish counter, but it does make Deznere think a little bit. And now they're put into burnout, and they've got nothing to spend. Being in this corner, too, is a really dangerous situation. Throw loop started here.
Yeah, even though it wasn't very much damage, what was important with that super punish on the elbow was just the drive gauge damage, because now Kimberly was in that burnout situation in the corner. Kevin got so much mileage out of that and able to close out that round decisively.
Oh, wow, really nice opening kick into the drive rush, and then confirming off of the wall bounce. It's always so fun to get to see that. Look at the damage that Kevin just put out back in the corner, a place where he's clearly extremely comfortable, like you said, being a Hawkeye player.
Yep. And then Kimberly is going to be returning the favor, putting him back into the corner, and that's going to be a level 3 trying to cash out. Kevin will be close to a burnout in this situation. Luke, you know, would like to have that drive rush gauge, but Kimberly needs the opportunity to get the burnout.
And there it was. It was a really good thing that you noted that was coming up, Airborne, because now we see how much more defensively Kevin is playing. Has to be really careful. The counter hits, though, coming out, just biding his time, trying not to get hit with the wall bounce, but now has that back and is in critical art range.
Yeah, just the level of respect not going for the DI into the stun there, knowing that Kevin will be able to adapt to it and punish it. Gets the burnout and was not ready for the charge punch.
That punch to the face. That, ow, that hurt my soul.
Luke up 2-0. Luke Kevin getting that pressure, and that's going to be a corner carry.
Gonna get into the throw loops here, and then get the EX uppercuts. Do it again, and here's the throw loops with a good punish counter. Hard knockdown, but a throw escape immediately afterwards. The knees drive rush. Kevin is tasting blood with another perfect. That's so, the first round went really long, and then you got a really fast perfect, and that's happened twice now.
That's what you're going to see from a top-level player. You're going to see them spend the time for the first couple of rounds, gathering enough information to figure out what they need in order to close out the set. Deznere trying to get the pressure, but just ends up eating the OD uppercut, and already getting pressed back to mid-screen. Luke with the pressure right now, trades on the counter hit.
Yeah, nice trade. It's fun to see that, especially when the frame data matches each other. Drive rush coming in once again into an uppercut. I don't believe that was EX, no, but once again, Kevin is empty, does not matter, gonna spend the meter. Yeah, he stands up, 69 seconds on the clock. Nice, we're out of here. So that means Kevin sitting in grand finals, waiting for the rest of how this is going to turn out. Yeah, the decisive. I would agree, decisive.
And that was just the end there of, I think, was my favorite part. Just if you noticed, Des was wiggling back and forth with Kimberly.
Yes.
And Kevin just started throwing out sandblast after sandblast because this is actually, it reminds me of a conversation we had back when we were training for Marvel 3 in 2017, where there's situations where you can see from the nonverbal language on the opponent, if they're looking for something, they will have these habits where they're sitting still or like staying stationary in the same relative position, and you can just capitalize on that situation, either advancing up, getting in a advantageous position, or just applying that pressure, getting that damage or that chip damage wherever it comes.
Right.
And he just beautiful execution at the end.
Yeah, I think it's again another tell of a high-level player who's able to not only maintain what you're doing on screen and what you're doing within your own body space, but being aware of what's happening on screen with your opponent and what's happening next to you. Because you can read that, you know, you can feel when, oh, I got the counter hit, I have felt the energy of the momentum shift within my partner, now they feel like they're on the back foot, and it can be something as little as just a shift backwards. But if you're aware of that, then you can start executing what you want a little bit differently. And just like we saw, like you said, in the end of that last match, clean. Really clean. That whole third game went by probably in twice the time that the first two did.
Yeah, and like I said, it all comes down to, especially you see it in Street Fighter and like the games that are, this isn't an insult. With the games that are more simplistic, there's a lot more opportunity to download more player information instead of character matchups and.
Okay, so you're saying like simplistic in terms of the system mechanics and the
Correct.
character mechanics. So
Right.
not yes.
So without that mental overhead, you have a lot more reliant on the player communication, the player
Right.
matchup.
Yeah.
And so from that, you can use the first couple matches to download that information slowly, figure out exactly how you need to close it out, figure out what habits and tendencies the opponent has brought to the table,
Right.
and then use that, hold on to that information, use it to just finish off the last round.
And even putting it in with, more mechanically complex games that have a long lifespan, you get to that point too.
Right.
Because I would certainly argue that Tekken is a complex game.
For
but
sure.
by the end of Tekken 7's life, people were not playing characters, they were playing people. They
Exactly.
were competitors were playing other competitors because there was such a deep, innate understanding of the game and of the mechanics at that point. And that's like something I really love about the long lifespan of a game.
For sure.
So you can really see the development, not just as far as the game and the ceiling that you can climb to goes, but then the understanding and the player storylines and how they evolve. And, Street Fighter 6, it hasn't even been a year, which is crazy.
That's right. It's only been 11 months.
11 months. So June is coming up on our first year of Street Fighter 6, and look how far we've already come.
Yeah, and that, it's just anytime you're able to dissect the player matchups, that's when things get really interesting. That's what makes high-level, top-level play so entertaining to watch. Anytime you're just able to establish all of that, but we could go on for this for days. We could have a podcast that would fail after like 4 episodes or something.
Hey, what are you trying to say? We're not going to fail.
Well,
We're fantastic.
Like that hypothetical podcast would be over. We are moving on over to the next matchup as we're seeing Air Tony returning to the screen up against ShadePrince. Chun-Li versus Cammy. 2 of my favorite characters. All right, Air Tony starts off with the pressure, getting that roundhouse. One thing that I was noticing from Air Tony's side, jump fierce into the perfect parry. That's going to be not too much damage, but will get the corner carry that Chun-Li likes to use.
I really like all of the use of the projectiles coming out from ShadePrince, just trying to use those to maintain space and pressure. The Cammy, what were you going to say about Air Tony? I'm really curious.
Air Tony was using a lot of standing medium kicks against the Kimberly players that we saw. So that is something to be aware of. It's a button that can be DI punished, but you have to be careful about it. So ShadePrince getting a very decisive round 1.
Very decisive. Okay, went in for a kick there. I understand the intention of that because Air Tony has been coming in from the air quite a bit with those dive kicks, but not that time, so get a big pressure like that. That's an air method of approach that Air Tony's been using a lot, just like his name, Air Tony. But ShadePrince, really great corner combos with Cammy. That is a mouthful.
Oh,
yeah,
and there's a perfect parry there into the throw.
Air Tony's been perfect parrying a lot.
That's something to keep track of. ShadePrince might try to start going for some throw punishes there to get punish counters. Massive damage. Air Tony goes, keeps that corner pressure going, gets that damage and that knockdown. Life lead on the Cammy side. Cashing out right now into the level 1 gyro drive smasher. And we're going to go to a round 3. Love the discipline there to just fill out the drive gauge first and then go and having the presence of mind to only use the 1 bar. Gets the spin knuckle through the fireball for that punish.
Really excellently done there. I like the high-low. Okay, yes, that is going to punish. Good punish counter coming out from Air Tony once again. The fireball, but the way that Air Tony used the movement to get straight through, going to answer back with a super of ShadePrince's own. And that's going to get them a nice advantageous corner position. Another perfect parry once again. Have to keep that in mind for ShadePrince because it's netting a lot of gain for Air Tony.
Yeah, for sure. Got the perfect parry there. Gets the throw in the laying on that standing roundhouse right now, trying to get as much drive gauge damage as possible, but ShadePrince finds a way out of the corner, gets the roll reversal on Cammy, and is slowly getting that drive gauge back now.
All right, this is a tense situation.
Tense enough for Air Tony to miss a whiff punish.
Yeah,
on
that was actually kind of
Fierce.
crazy. Woo! There's the counter hit coming out now, but no committal. Like noticing that the spacing isn't quite right. Did use some EX there. That was a choice. If you guys could hear the what from the audience, I agree with that. Just little hits though, but Air Tony is going to take a bigger chunk of damage here that's going to even up the life lead pretty significantly after ShadePrince finishes this combo.
And the corner carry, but we're going to see the
wow.
wake up OD cannon strike. Did not finish the combo, missed the cannon strike on the jump strong.
Yeah, this could be dead.
That's a chip out. Oh, jab punish though.
Wow. The awareness, you know, as somebody told me today, gotta finish your plate. Somebody did tell me that as they finished their plate for lunch.
Sounds like someone that didn't finish their plate in the game. But anyways, Air Tony moving on with that first game on the board. Getting hit by the drive rush overhead though from Chun-Li. Oh, and stopped the stomps early, was waiting for the parry, got the low punish, and that's massive damage on Cammy. Trying to fight their way out of the corner using the drive gauge.
This is rough. I feel like a lot of this for Air Tony is going to be how much of my, you know, super meter can I gain during this? Do I spend it? You know, what am I going to come into with round 2 without already being out of the mentality? However, that was a really good response from ShadePrince. Just the management of the screen and the spacing was so much more in their favor because they demanded that space.
Yeah, and one thing that I feel like historically the Chun-Li matchup, it's close to even for Cammy across all the Street Fighters, but Chun-Li has a walk speed that is comparable to Cammy's.
Yeah.
Actually better forward, but they're comparable both back, so it gives Cammy a lot of difficulty trying to space things out with their footsies when Chun-Li can walk backwards and throw out a fireball to check those.
Interesting sweep, and the parry as well. Gonna get a throw with a hard knockdown after that. There was a drive rush in there, but nothing really following up. And now we have a second drive rush out of meter, but
Cashing it out, gonna try to get this into a round 3, but Chun-Li is sitting with a full stick of butter.
full stack of butter.
A full stack of butter.
Full stack. Which is fine, to be fair, because, you know, Tony can gain that back easily. And the momentum shift was pretty heavy during that last round. When you can end something with a CA like that and just really show off what you're doing, it goes back to what we were saying with Kevin, the body language. You can see the difference here in the play style, the confidence that Air Tony now has. Look at the difference in the blocking. Unfortunately does get hit there, but immediately recovers.
Yep. Sam medium kick there to try to fight for some space at the moment, pushing forward. Cammy slowly getting that drive gauge back right now, but pressured by Chun-Li. Burn it with the OD cannon strike. Almost put themselves in burnout.
Okay, a bit of a sweep coming in. Yeah, just basic good punish counter. Yep, we have burnt everything. But this is the thing, sometimes Air Tony just doesn't finish the combo.
Yeah, it didn't have the opportunity, unfortunately, because they went into the spiral arrow there, and it wasn't the heavy spiral arrow. They weren't actually able to cancel into the super, and that's going to end up being a dizzy on ShadePrince's side. Going to be massive damage, cashing out right now into the critical art.
Yeah, bye.
And that's why you got to... Damage management is extremely important off of any confirm, knowing exactly how you can maximize things.
Right. Completely agree. It's one of those things where I feel like someone would say, this is your game to lose, and then you commentary curse it and you've lost it. Luckily, neither of us said that, but it was your game to lose.
Cammy getting that throw in the corner. Chun-Li, pressure, trades. OD cannon strike for the punish counter. That's going to be massive damage going into the spiral arrow, into the cannon spike. Protect. Cacophony.
Counter hit, nicely done. Yeah, I really like the way the ShadePrince is using parry. I think it's benefiting their play style really well. However, that is the second time that the OD has come through for Air Tony to miss the entire fireball and start a nice pressure string.
Yeah, Spin Knuckle actually being projectile invincible for all forms of Spin Knuckle, but the OD version does send her through faster. Just like that, as Air Tony gets another round.
Good use of the resources there by Air Tony. It was much more aware. Good throw here. Oh,
DI.
interesting. Yeah, that drive impact seemed almost random. We don't see a lot of DIs just sort of out of the blue like that, but I liked what it did for the health management.
Crowd strong there, gets a little extra chip damage. Chun-Li finds their way out of the corner, but a punish counter on the sand roundhouse is going to be massive damage, already in that CA health range.
Yeah, this could be very scary. Oh my god, the way that they use that OD dive kick is kind of gross, straight off the ground.
Yeah, that's
that.
the whole part of Cammy's game in this game. Excuse me, just being able to snipe out those situations where you think your opponent is going to commit to those footsie buttons, get that cannon strike, but that is going to be some damage off of a punish counter. Nice push all the way to the corner. That throw sends some distance.
Oh boy, this is really nervous. Nerve-wracking. Scurry, if you will.
Right left punish, getting that corner push with the stand fierce off of the stance. But the sweep was not actually a punish opportunity. Ends up getting punished themselves. Air Tony is taking some massive damage here. ShadePrince with the throw out of the corner.
Look at the spacing and the way that they're trying to control it right now. This is a big change. They're both very nervous. They don't want to lose anything, and unfortunately, Air Tony does lose that round. ShadePrince one up in this round, but Air Tony's still, up in games. And the confidence returns. Their round start, I feel like, is much stronger than ShadePrince's.
That was a missed cannon strike.
Uh-oh.
Gets the crouch strong confirmed.
Nice throw down there. Yep, jumps over the fireball. Somebody in chat said stop throwing fireballs. I actually 100% agree with that. Because you're allowing Air Tony to get in. And you need to see, ShadePrince, that Air Tony has made that adjustment. Because not only are they using OD moves to get through that, they're just straight up jumping over them. Fireball game is over.
Just going, standing medium kick, getting that pressure right now. ShadePrince was just trying to fight their way out of the corner and could not get any inch as Air Tony was getting a mile off of that damage.
So, at this point, he's got, a nautical mile. We did have a little bit of a clash on the air. Good use of the OD moves from ShadePrince to reestablish that neutral pressure. You can tell you're mid-screen because of the way the two banners cross when they make an X. I think that's really cool. Random things you notice about backgrounds when you play a lot of Street Fighter.
I love that UI.
Yeah. So I really like Street Fighter 6's UI. I think they did a spectacular job with it.
Oh, and perfect parry off the drive rush jab. That could be some potential opportunities for ShadePrince.
Okay. Air Tony is stuck in the corner. Gets caught by a sweep. I like the block low, react high. This is... I don't know. Are we going to submit this to Sajam? Yep. Because I sure wasn't sure. But you know what? Somebody else probably was.
I was.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're so confident.
I didn't want to be wrong.
Well, look at you being so smart. I love it.
All right, we're going to see some punish counters off of these cannon strikes right now, getting some massive damage. ShadePrince trying to commit to things, and that cannon strike unfortunately was not working against that fireball, but we are going to see a sweep on that counter punish.
That's a sweep that we haven't really seen terribly often out of Air Tony. I like the element of surprise that came with that.
We did see it previously once, but it was actually a situation that was not a punish, and Air Tony got punish countered in the corner, but it did work in their favor at that point.
This is very tense. I love when you hear people get really quiet because they're just trying to see what's going on. 2-2. Loser of this goes to the spectators bracket right behind us. So it's a very tense moment. The drive rush does come out here for ShadePrince. Oh, wow. The way that they covered that Air Tony.
It was an unfortunate mispunish opportunity from ShadePrince.
It was, but Air Tony was able to really capitalize on the fact, they recovered mentally from that moment very quickly. No.
There's gonna be the punish.
Yeah, that's what should have happened the first time.
Yeah, tried to get the drive rush there, but ended up whiffing using up all their bar by getting a parry initially.
Yeah, Air Tony needs to be a little bit more careful with those OD DPs.
Yeah, we're going to see the corner carry here from the air juggle.
Using that bar, trying to get that drive gauge damage. There's going to be some damage, but Cammy actually blocks up with the audacity and gets the the back throw into the corner.
The audacity. You're right, though. I think that's the correct word for this. Go into the super. Oh,
Back to
no.
another
Air
corner
Tony's face. Just, it's not looking good. The mentality seems to have crumbled a little bit. Mental stack falling. Can they recover from this?
I'm small against her.
But please be careful. If I see ODDP, I'm going to be vaguely upset.
For the opportunity, trying to bait out something. Oh, an empty throw.
Interesting. Drive rush immediately afterwards. All right, into a CA. No, just go ahead and finish it clean. So we've got that round. I like the idea of not using any of the meter because you come into this with 3 bars.
Yeah. And ShadePrince did burn 2 bars there, trying to get those corner carries and trying to get that drive gauge damage to close out the set. Standing medium kick to challenge the startup of those legs.
Apologies for all of that noise. I realized my microphone was facing the wrong direction. And that's why I couldn't hear. This is big damage on the side of Air Tony. Throw. Oh! 2 bars. Yeah, this could. Yeah, that's it. ShadePrince, who. Wow, I was really thinking Air Tony kind of had that at the beginning. ShadePrince, I think, got the down low. Really understood what Air Tony was trying to put out. Really figured out, like especially with those OD DPs, was able to punish those. Especially like when you missed the first one, I think that was a big moment. Going, I need to be able to punish these. The spacing had really improved throughout. I think there were just better adjustments on the side. The play level was so tight. That's why it was really tense coming down to those last couple of moments. But ShadePrince made faster and cleaner adjustments, and Air Tony never really caught up.
Yeah, and I felt like there might have been a change in proximity at the end of that set, because it felt like ShadePrince was staying closer to Air Tony there, to where the thing about fighting against Cammy really is that if you're fighting against one that's in the habit of cannon striking a lot, a lot of times the cannon strike is punishable based on the height at which it comes into contact. So if you're actually closer to Cammy, the dive kick will hit sooner, or higher up rather, and be actually extremely punishable in those situations. So it deterred Air Tony from actually going for those cannon strikes and relying more on the footsie tools, in which Chun-Li excels more at the matchup at that situation.
It was great control, changing the entire landscape of the matchup to benefit you. That is a mind game that you just want to be so superior at when you come into this, and ShadePrince can do that. But now ShadePrince has to go up against Deznere. We've got the Chun-Li into Kim. Interesting matchup here. I like it because both of them utilize so much of the same space on screen really well. Like Kim likes to be in the air, Chun can be in the air. There's fireball potential and spacing from Chun-Li. You've got really cool teleport things that you can do as Kimberly. But how is it going to play out? Right now, so far, ShadePrince really feeling the momentum from the last round, but Deznere is going to get a throw. Chose not to throw to the corner despite the proximity.
Yeah, and Deznere slowly fighting their way back to the middle of the string, getting that press into the corner. The throw will guarantee the corner at that setup. EX backflip will not go for the follow-up. We know better.
Do we? I don't.
Well, every Kimberly that's in top 8 knows better.
Well, good. I'm glad for them. That's why they're in top 8.
Perfect parry with the Chun-Li, gets that launch into the corner press.
Oh, interesting. Did they drop the end of the combo? Is that what happened there?
No, so the Tiger Knee lightning legs were actually supposed to be there for pressure. Helps Chun-Li be a little plus, and also can whiff punish throws. But unfortunately, it looked like Kimberly low profiled underneath it. This is going to be some massive damage right now. Deznere trying to cash out, and this spray paint can will actually not be enough damage there.
I really, really thought it did that. I thought that was a great use of things to finish stuff out. There was a counter hit there, but hey, counter hit doesn't matter when you got more health. Bye!
As Static Alpha would put out, it was a GameStop trade. Deznere taking that round. Gets the damage necessary to close it out.
Static Alpha in my periphery currently, but that is I'm writing that one down. That's a good one. Static Alpha classic.
Going for those trades. OG Lightning Legs gets that corner press. Kimberly trying to get it back to the middle of the screen.
Sorry, somebody in the crowd went, yippee! Look at this tiny voice, and it was really precious. Oh, gotta be careful with the spray paint can coming out now. Nice blocking from ShadePrince. I love his defensive options.
Yeah, and Chun-Li's walk speed is phenomenal, being able to just backstep completely out of that throw range, nowhere near it, got out of dodge.
Woohoo, what
But
a
gets
throw.
thrown into the corner there. Perfect parry on the EX backflip, goes straight into the up kicks before she even has the chance to retreat.
Use the fireball to start maintaining pressure. Got that. Level 3. Gonna go into this. Oh, you did. Nah, she did. JK lol. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, we can go into the next round. There is no next round. There's a next game, but you're not bringing anything into that. And they're just right back into it. I love the immediate rematch is always so much fun to see because you see the momentum that these players are carrying round to round, game to game. It's been a long day, but it's been a fun day here at QCS, Midsouth Outlaws, and wow, ShadePrince is doing some great amount of damage. That was so close to a perfect, it might as well have been one.
That was one hell of an answer. Chun-Li just decisively getting the first round there on the second game. Trying to stay in the stance there, and Deznere goes for going back to the audacious jump in roundhouse.
But it
have a chance
works.
for the up kicks.
Like, you know, there's an audacity to it, but there needs to be an adjustment on the side of ShadePrince
Sure.
for it to stop working, you know?
And there's the Tiger Knee Lightning Legs in the situation where we want to see it off the throw punish, getting the punish counter, massive damage, corner carry, Deznere near that burnout.
Woo! Nice overhead coming out of Deznere. Empty, but you know he's got the meter, he's got the bar, gonna go ahead and spend it because why not? You're gonna be able to carry that damage boost into the next round. That's exactly what you want to do when you have a mechanic that works like that.
For sure.
Also, if you've ever heard the music for this super with words, because there's a version of that on the soundtrack, it's so good.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, actually highly recommend listening to the soundtrack on its own. I really like it. It's 7 discs long.
That was 30% corner carry, but answered with an up kicks. Already back to mid-screen. Chun-Li has that corner carry on lock to neutralize it,
Ooh.
but slide under the fireball.
Yeah, and a nice drive rush immediately afterwards, building up that 1 bar of of super, excuse me, as the pressure stops. Look at this, their life is even. Everything is pretty much the same now. Look at the neutral.
Seeing the wiggle between these two characters with insane walk speed go back and forth. Deznere actually manages to get a tick throw, slowly pushing Chun-Li to the corner, but backing up, and a lot of respect being shown, but able to capitalize on it. Now in the corner, Chun-Li's getting pressured, gets hit by the EX backflip, and that's going to be it. Deznere goes up 2-0.
I love the, you know, you say the amount of respect. It's respect until it isn't, and I think that's great. I think that just really shows the level of play that we have here at Midsouth Outlaws today. Because they do respect each other, and they respect the spacing, and they respect those up-downs and the wiggles and everything until they get a hit, and they're like, disrespect starts now, bye!
Until they don't, and we're seeing the throw into the corner now. EX backflip, not getting parried that time. Fireball coming out, jumps forward, and goes for the instant overhead attempt. Throw tech happens, and Chun-Li actually gets the Uno reverse guard out. Drive rush into the overhead is blocked, but Kimberly is in the corner.
Interesting choice of movement there. I like that Deznere tried to throw that out, but was not. Oh my god, that hurt.
Punish counter throws will do so much damage.
Oh my lord, did it ever.
Oh, tried to go for the slide, and that was actually a punish.
I liked the beginning of that round, the calmness that went into it. It was serene, so interestingly done. The approach now back into this corner. We're really living in this left-hand side of the screen. The parry worked out there for a little bit for ShadePrince, now taking their turn back. Just a walk back from Deznere, though. And then the slide underneath, yeah, activate the level 3.
We actually saw Deznere follow up on the backflip there into the dive kick, even though it wasn't a hit confirm.
Good stuff. Slaps again. Keep the corner pressure. Maintain your position. overhead. Ooh, I like the fireball follow-up, but nothing really else coming out of it, honestly, because Cammy's in, or not, sorry, not Cammy, ShadePrince is in trouble.
A whiff throw does not turn into a punish. Unfortunately, Chun-Li's jump is a little too floaty, but Deznere is now on match point with that damage boost with Kimberly.
This is a huge turn. To be able to come into the round like this, yeah, you don't have 3 bars, but you got 1 now, immediately coming into this. Then you're going to be able to use that OD run up, throw, and then the perfect parry, but okay, we do get a punish on it. Nice for ShadePrince to be able to get that and regain some of the momentum.
Perfect parry into the Tiger Knee lightning legs there. Looking a little stylish with that. Getting a little extra damage, but Kimberly is just going to throw her back into the corner. This is just the theme of the match at the moment.
It is. Oh, well, and Kimberly benefits so much from that throws. My gosh, it looked like she was diving into a swimming pool with that animation. But Deznere is not deterred, not in the slightest. Okay, we're going to get the level 3 here. Gonna put Deznere into CA range, which is actually kind of scary, except that they're also in burnout.
Yeah, we can get some massive chip going on with the
what a
OD
punish!
Kokosho, but that's not gonna be an opportunity that will potentially be the game.
It really depends. It is. Deznere with that. The awareness that they showed during that incredible stuff. That means that ShadePrince knocked out Deznere, who Kevin put into the loser side of the bracket. So we're going to see an entirely new set here, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Unless they met earlier in the bracket, which I did not look at earlier in the bracket. We did have a very large Street Fighter bracket with 4 separate pools.
Correct.
So a lot of people came out for Street Fighter, which of course, why wouldn't you? There was a big pop bonus. The winner of Street Fighter gets a Victrix Pro controller.
That's right.
Which is pretty sick. The box is right over there. I know this because the box came with me. I had to bring it.
And shout outs to Victrix as well for
yes,
being
thank
able
you
to
so much for
provide
Victrix and PDP for providing that. We really appreciate that and all they do. If you want to check out more of those Victrix products, which are great, go ahead and head on over to Victrix. Just put in Google, you'll find it. PDP makes really great stuff, so thank you for their support very, very much. But we're gonna get into Grand Finals, Airborne. We have arrived at our destination on Jade Air, which is the Grand Finals of Street Fighter 6 Midsouth Outlaws between ShadePrince and Duel. Kevin, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think we're going to be able to stick the landing better than any Boeing. So,
I was not ready for that. Jeez,
I would like to revisit while we were receiving snacks down the aisle. Shout outs to ShadePrince for coming out of pools in losers and making it all the way to a very strong 3rd place. But now we're going to be moving on to the start of Grand Finals. Duel Kevin on the player 1 side, Deznere on the player 2 side. Luke versus Kimberly revisited.
Once again, here we are. Love seeing the movement from these two. Just the respect of these players. Kevin gets in though first. Oh, they both went in for a grab. You could see Kevin go for it, and then Deznere was going into it. I apologize. I said ShadePrince. My brain had gone fuzzy. Thank you for being smarter than me. I appreciate that. I was mixed.
All right, going for the OD uppercut there. Luke getting that pressure while fighting with their back to the corner. Once again, Kevin is just comfortable in the corner situations here, but Kimberly will get some pressure going. Punish counter with the throw. Close to a burnout situation, guaranteed off of the OD burn kick. And goes for the dive kick there. Kevin was not ready for it.
My goodness, but Kevin does not care. He just goes in for the punches. I like the way that Kevin will challenge even in burnout. Like, there's no fear. Oh my god, are we?
Wake up level 2 there, expecting the continued pressure while Kevin was in burnout.
Well, and I love that that happened right as I was saying, Kevin is not afraid to pressure while he's in burnout, because a lot of the times we see people act so defensively. Kevin has a really interesting offensive plan using those light punches to get in fine confirms while he is in burnout, because it really seems to psych his opponent out.
For sure, and Deznere getting a little damage here, possibly pushing Luke to the corner, but we're going to see that crouch strong make its way, one of, I would say, the player base's least favorite moves in the game.
Does have that critical art, but is not going to get a chance to use it. Kevin really feeling it.
Yeah, Deznere's going to have to try to rebuild those 3 bars in the next game as we move on to game 2. Oh, and
Wow.
anticipated the dive kick that time. Deznere trying to apply that pressure and get those follow-ups, those cheeky frame traps off of the backflip into dive kick. And all of a sudden in the corner, almost at burnout, and we're only 15 seconds into the round.
This is incredible stuff from Kevin. I mean, you can see why he's a top-level player, why he's a Capcom Cup qualifying champion.
Oh, unfortunately, it was just
Unbelievable.
outside of the throw range there. Got
Good
punished for it.
lord. The level of gameplay that we're seeing right now is so incredible. It's just something that you can really learn from. But Des trying to get in there. Kevin, if Deznere gives an inch, Kevin takes 12 miles.
Good throw tech there from Deznere, trying to create the space from the throw tech.
Right.
Seeing back-to-back punish counters there,
Drive
the
rush,
crouch strong
drive
after
rush.
the standing medium kick. That's going to be massive damage into the level 3, and that's going to be it because Luke does way too much damage on this thing.
Are we going to Memphis?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's perfect.
Oh.
Doesn't
We're
matter
going-
where we're going. It's going to be a perfect trip.
It's a perfect trip. There was no turbulence, and you know what you got on snacks? A variety of different snacks. You were able to choose your snack.
Man strong with the pressure right now. Kimberly trying to fight back. OD backflip into the follow-up, gets the corner pressure. Tries to go for the elbow.
I like seeing this. We got a throw escape coming out now. You know, Dez is down, but he is certainly not out. Getting a decent bit of damage onto Kevin in this corner. Ooh, that was really ambiguous too. Gonna be able to follow it up. Can you kill here though? Because Kevin has been in this life deficit before. However, that time Dez, really healthy life lead there too. Love seeing that adjustment.
For sure, and honestly, that's the first round that Deznere's taken in this grand finals, despite Kevin being up 2-0 already.
Lots of great movement coming out here. Good drive rush with the counter hit to start this off. Another drive rush. A third drive rush does not work out. Kevin is able to punish it and put Dez into burnout almost immediately. This is a really terrifying situation. And Dez doing the opposite of what Kevin does, just blocking. Not finding any situation. Yeah, you just got to take that, hold that. Round next. Kevin, one away from being the Mid-South Outlaws champion.
Tournament point. Double counter hit off the sandblast right now, getting some damage on this Kimberly. Tries to get the perfect parry into the drive rush, but Kevin is able to block it, gets the punish. That's going to be massive damage, already down to 50% life. Is this a possible last final health bar of the tournament?
Ooh, the drive rush was punished after the parry from Dez. That was good stuff. Great awareness to know it was coming there. Drive rush once again, and then burnout. You know what that means. Kevin is about to cash out. One-way ticket. We are going to Grand Champion Town with Dual Kevin, the champion of Mid-South Outlaws for Street Fighter 6.
Congratulations to Dual Kevin, walking away with a Victrix that he will get so much mileage out of, you know, because he's obviously a stick player.
Hey, you know what? You never know when you need to make the change. But that is going to wrap it up for us here today. Shout outs to everybody who entered. We still do have some Smash going on over on the PG Bootcamp stream. It has been mentioned, so we are good with that, but I think that's going to wrap it up. Anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here, Airborne?
Thank you so much for watching. Hope everyone had a blast just watching the back and forth matches that we had, the decisive calculations that we saw, just stellar play all around. And shout outs to QCS for holding it down as always, giving us an opportunity to have some fantastic tournaments here in Kentucky in the Bluegrass State. Please come out next year. I'm sure you know, the next event will be it'll be better than the last.
I've heard rumors. Keep your eyes on things for the fall.
For the fall.
For the fall.
24?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep your eye on things. Really, QCS events get better and better and better. We're glad to have this, you know, huge representation that was here today, especially considering there were two other massive Midwest events, one in Illinois, that being Roundhouse, and then one in Tennessee and Knoxville, like all within several hours of each other that people chose to spend their time with us. I think that's great. We had a great venue, a great time. Thank you, Justin, for lending us your stream today, and all of you for hanging out with us today. I see many, many friendly names in the chat, and we're so glad that you were here. Thank you very much. I am Jadelyn.
And I'm Airborne.
And we will see you next time.
Stay fly.